guys, so right here is our mixer, and of course you're going to delete all that other footage after you've recorded you shooting off a fake gun. I'm using the Nintendo Zapper in this video, because I don't have any fake guns, except for a BB gun that I don't know where it is because we just moved. So here's what it looks like before editing. Let's learn how to do it. So that's before editing. So first thing you need to do is go into the description and download the Action Essentials 2-pack for Blood. So it comes with this little package, and it has the Action Essentials Blood, it has the sound effect, and it has the muzzle flare. So we're going to start out by going into our library. I added it to my library because like a boss. So first thing you want to do is line up the muzzle flash. So when you get the muzzle flash at first, it just looks like this. Just looks like that over your screen. Wait. The muzzle flash just looks like that over your screen. What you want to do is you want to click right there and toggle the crop, and you want to crop it like that. So what you do is you go into Visual Effects, you click More, and then click on Visual Effects. Visual Properties, actually. And then you scroll down a little bit to remove a color. And then you click the dropper, select color. And then you select that color. But then it won't work because then you need to just select that color. So then play with the tolerance and things like that to make it look less green. Softness. Okay, I think that's pretty darn good. But now to line it up with the gun, you have to turn it around. So let's turn it about right there. So now what you need to do is find the frame exactly before the gun starts pulling up. So don't you see how if we go frame by frame, the gun starts pushing up? Well, we want it when it's not pushing up. So right about there. So then back it up. It's right there. So then the next frame where it's starting to pull up, just move it. And then you got a tiny little recording, but what it looks like is this. And I think I should move that one frame back, so. And I hope that you guys have watched some of the Camtasia tutorials because they really are helpful. Alright, so right there's a pretty good one. So now what you want is you want to duplicate that. So right click. You want to click right click onto it. Right click it. And then click add asset to library. So then it will say muzzle flash. This muzzle flash will be sucky too, so yeah, it doesn't work too good. Let's just say that. So yeah. So what you need to do is you need to right click that, copy it, and then paste it. And now what you're left with is an extra piece of crap. Which one's correct? Is that one the good one? Oh, wait up. That one's the pasted one. So now what you want to do is you want to find where the gun starts standing up the first time. And then you want to take that duplicate you made. Let's just zoom in a little bit more so we can get our cursor onto it. And then just right there, you want to get right there, and then when it plays, the second your gun moves up, the barrel will move up. So then, paste. You want to find the time where it goes up again. So right about there or there. I'd say right about when you pull the trigger. So it should go right there. Line it up with the gun a little bit, guys. And then you're ready to watch it. Go one click forward and it's done. I forgot to line this baby up with the clip. So, okay. So, I did it a 4th time, oh yeah. Paste. Okay. So then what you're doing is you're going frame by frame with the 2 next buttons. And you're finding that second that you pull the trigger. So right about there. No, 1 second back. Because guns go pretty darn fast. So right about there, 1 frame forward, it's gone. Okay, let's watch. Let's watchy. Let's learn how to do it. So second of all, if you want to shoot at the screen, all that you're doing is you're finding a cheap little thing. So I looked at the first ever Action Essentials pack, and I found this explosion that I thought would fit it pretty darn good. So it would be in my downloads folder, and it's called explosion_2. So you need to click the import media, and then you need to go into your downloads, or wherever it is. So then, once you find your downloads folder, what you need to do is you need to type in explosion_02 MLV, open up. So that should appear right there. So then you wait until the explosion starts, you split it, you right click and delete that part. So then what you do is you wait until the explosion ends. So you only want a little bit of this. So you want to split it right where that is, so now delete that. So what you want is that huge part where it looks really good, but only a few seconds of that. So pretty much what you want is from there, right click, split, and then delete that. Go a frame forward, split that same footage, and then delete the rest of the footage. So you want some kind of explosion. So then what you're doing is you're going back a few frames and finding that moment when you start pulling up. So I'm going to move that back with it a little bit. So then what you're going to do is you're going to resize the explosion to where it looks reasonable to gun size, to where you can see the gun. So then what you do is you watch. And sometimes it doesn't seem long enough. So then you can go frame ahead, stretch that. But then, if you're really hardcore like myself, then you probably want to add an animation. Wow. You really want to add animation, then you've got to do some hardcore thing. So, let's just say that little Billy wants to add an animation. Well, let's get to the sounds, actually. The animation sounds. So, what you're going to do is you're going to download that thing, go into the packet, and then it will have gun shoot sound effects. Okay? But the sound effects don't come in forever, so you just split it, delete the rest. So then you find the sound that fits what you're trying to shoot. Like, you can shoot a machine gun, an SMG, it has a lot of things to choose from, but I like just smaller Where's my regular? My regular's right there, so split, right click, delete. Over here, right click, split, right click, delete. So what you're doing with this effect is you're pretty much taking it and sliding it in anywhere where there's a shooting part. So you're finding that one. So then you're finding your shooting effect. It can remember the rest of the sync. So let's just say that. So then what you're doing is you're shrinking it, the gun sound effects, to where you just see a dot and nothing appears on your screen whatsoever. So what you're doing is you're copying and pasting it. You guys know I love copying and pasting. Copy and paste my thing. So that should appear small like the other one. So scroll down a little bit more, and then you're adding the other two in. So right click, paste, right click, paste. For the final one, I think I want a shotgun sound effect. So let's go back and add this one in again, because there are different sound effects. So we were using that other one. This is the shotgun, I believe. So split, delete, click, split, right click, delete. So then all you're doing is you're finding that other gunshot and you're lining the shotty up. So then all you're doing is you're taking your cursor and you're finding that clip. And then you're shrinking it. Shrinking. So then you can watch your clip through, and you have all the gun sounds and muzzle flares. Let's learn how to do it. So, let's say that you want a little bit of a better effect. Then what you can do is you can add the Action Essentials 2 blood screen particle. So what this is, it's pretty much the Action Essentials blood particle effects. Let's just say that. So you want to split it where all the text ends. So then you want to skip up to the end of the bloodshed, in which would be right about there. So then you want to split it again. You want to delete the part you don't want. And then you have your little blood clip, so let's watch it. So there's your little blood clip. And then all you're doing is you're taking your blood clip and you're moving it all the way to the rest of it. And let's say that you want the camera to get shot. Then let's find our cursor thingy, and all you're doing is you're pretty much just taking this and moving it to where it's in a third dimensional shape. Then visual properties, remove the color, and that doesn't look like anything really. So then all you're doing is you're pretty much just playing the clip. I'm thinking of this as like 3. That's not enough blood for me. But let's watch this over. Let's watch this over. Let's learn how to do it. Bloodshed from the screen. Boom. Okay guys, I hope this tutorial helped you somewhat, and I hope that you are able to do some pretty cool effects, and if you do, post your video in the description below, because I would really like to know what you guys can create with all of these cool gun effects. Oh god. I'm working on a huge thing today, and let me just say that will be a epic clone fight, and my clones will pretty much get into a fight. They'll battle, duel, do anything they can to stop each other from doing something. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. As always, peace out!